and Apple App Store. We've been braking since 2016 and offer a variety of brakes from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from brakes. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, guys? Emil Senek here with Real Sports Cards. We are live. Let me know who's here hanging out with us, guys. Happy Bowman Draft Release Day. It is the best day of the year. This is the Christmas before Christmas. This is Draft Release Day. Let me know who's here hanging out with us, guys. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. We are live on TikTok. And of course, as always, we are live on the Real Sports Cards app. We are kicking off Draft Release Day with a banger here, guys. 6-case pick your player. We have got 2 jumbo cases, 3 HTA cases, and 1 super jumbo case. Let's try to figure out the best way to get these cases up here. Crack the jumbo to start. We're a little, I'm not going to say confused. Maybe Tops is a little bit confused. Hopefully you guys aren't confused. The names for the formats are a little different this year. They changed jumbo to hobby. So when I say jumbo, I'm actually talking about what is now hobby. We're going by the old verbiage just because I think it makes more sense overall. Let's see. I will have stuff be upside down. So jumbo is now hobby. We're still calling it jumbo. Super jumbo is now jumbo. We're still calling it super jumbo. And HTA, I think that maybe they're calling it Breakers Delight. I'm not sure exactly, but we're just calling it HTA. So hopefully that we're denoting that in every single break to say like 8-box jumbo case, 6-box super jumbo case, just so you guys don't get too confused. But that's what we're rolling with, just so you guys know. What's up, Eric? Eric says, has anyone ever told you that you sound like Tony Hinchcliffe? I have not ever heard that before personally. I am going to take that as a really big compliment, though. I guess maybe there's some people out there that wouldn't take that as a compliment. I'm going to take it as a compliment. I think he's funny. What up, Stretch? What up, Matt? Looking for some Bryce Cunningham. This is a deep class, guys. Donald's in the house. What's up, Donald? This is a really, really deep class that I don't want to say may not have the star power of other classes. I've seen that thrown around a lot lately. I don't think that's really representative at all. Maybe a little less top heavy, but you've still got so many potential superstars and so many dudes that are going to sell really, really well and that have a lot of potential massive hobby hype. Of course, I'm going a little old school. I got the Indians jersey on. I'm rooting for the Guardians in this one. You guys know who I'm chasing. Every year I get asked, Emil, who are your big sleepers? Who are you chasing in Bowman Draft? I'm not answering it with anything other than my #1 overall pick this year. Guards finally got the #1 overall. You guys know who I'm chasing. There's no question. There's no question. What's up, Cole? Thanks for popping in. We got to see some heat for you here. If you guys haven't seen yet on Instagram and Twitter, everywhere else, I think we posted on TikTok too. Titus just shot some content with Mr. Cole Mathis, and I think we have some more coming on the way. Some more clips from that interview. And he is here chasing his own first Bowman. The pressure's on. I usually have pressure to try to pull you guys big cards. You know, just because I always want everyone to do well. I think the pressure's a little bit heavier for pulling people their own cards. We'll see what we can do. This stuff is loaded. Let's go here, guys. 6 cases. So we got 2 8-box jumbo cases, 1 6-box super jumbo case, and 3. You can see on the far side, 3 6-box HTA cases. What's up, Nick? Let's go. Let's go. Let's start off with a jumbo. We'll just go normal with a jumbo. 3 Chrome Prospect Autos per box. Yeah, so Donald, the big player that happened to before was Jackson Merrill. So he had his first Bowman base card in, I want to say, 2020. I actually don't remember. 2022 Bowman. It might have been 2021 draft, actually. But everyone, like, people noticed right away. It's like, wait, this is not the right guy on the card. And so then the next year he came out with he had an auto that was the right person, but obviously it wasn't labeled as a first because it was for the following year. So what I'm assuming is going to happen with Chandler is he is going to get an auto next year in either Bowman or Bowman Chrome, but it won't be labeled as a first. Hopefully that's what they end up doing, so he does actually get a Bowman auto. Yeah, 21 draft sounds right, B-boy. That definitely sounds right. There's a little sky blue Harry Ford. Refractors in there. As always, we'll fly through the paper. Get into the chrome where the good stuff is. There is a Lunar Doel Joseph. That Kyle Teal is all messed up there. Hope we don't see that too much. If you guys haven't seen, Topps just announced, I think they announced them late yesterday. There's a great one to start. Chase Burns. First Bowman base ink to start us off. The Cincinnati Reds. With a big name. With a big name to start us off. Chase Burns here is going to take the money mitts. Nice to get a big top draft pick out of the way right away. But like I was saying, so they just announced it yesterday. I don't know how rare they are. I think they're going to be super rare. There's a Christian Moore refractor. The variety packs. So inside the variety packs, Cole, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 3 different parallels with potential for autos. And I think all the autos are numbered to 5. It's like bubblegum, sunflower seeds, and popcorn might be the 3rd one. Nice. There's James Tibbs. There's a little last spot mojo. Tibbs to 99. Walker Martin, sky blue refractor. And all these inserts are sweet. There's a Caglione, top prospects in action. KC Royals. They do have top prospects autos as well. Tibbs refractor. We got green paper, Jason DeBerry, out of 99. we should have 2 autos here in this third and final stack. There is. Nice. Tyson Lewis. How about the Reds, dudes? 48 of 99. Tyson Lewis. Green refractor auto. I like it. It's a great start. And Josh Karen, blue refractor to 150. That's right, the Peanuts is the yellow one. Yeah. So we're chasing the variety packs here today. And there's Eddie Renders. First Bowman base ink for the Pirates. Eric says to each their own, but the food cards are hideous. I mean, I can see... The nice thing is... And I say this with a lot of different things that Topps adds or even Panini adds with certain things. That is an addition that is completely added, like just added onto the product, meant to bring more value. Obviously, they're going to be super rare, but the chase is there, and it's just meant to bring more value overall to the product, which I love. I love when they do stuff like that. Caleb, what's going on, brother? Happy Bowman Draft Day. The best day of the year. And that was I'd say it's a pretty good first box of Bowman to start. Won't be mad if we see more boxes like that. Of course, we get everything sleeved up. And again, we're starting with the jumbo, so let's keep rolling. It is smoking hot in here. I gotta open up this door. It's winter here in Minnesota. It is actually freezing outside. It's been really cold lately. So whenever that happens, these break rooms end up like saunas. I'm gonna try to get some airflow in here. It'll be interesting to see how those variety packs actually sell. You know, they're obviously not going to sell the same as a true red number to 5. But it'd be interesting to see, like, are they going to be in the realm of like an orange or an orange wave? Or are people just generally going to think they're dumb and not want to collect them like crazy? You guys know how the true Bowman collectors get with their true colors. Bubblegum Parallel is not a true color. There's Casey Cook on a sky blue refractor. Is he, Nate? Did not know that, actually. There's Roman Anthony refractor. Or, excuse me, on the lunar. And there's Blake Wright, first Bowman basing for the Rockies. Derek, sometimes things are better when you don't know who you bought. Blake Wright basing to start us off there. Sky Blue, nice Christian Moore. Out of 499, one of the most electric players in the draft. He kind of lit it up in the College World Series. Christian Moore, Sky Blue paper to 499. And out of 100, we got a little steal. I don't know exactly what they call this parallel. Ethan Bagwell to 100. I did look it up. I could not find anything that told me that Ethan Bagwell was related to Jeff. There's Jamie Ferris, Sky Blue refractor. Feldman Celestin, top prospects. Looks like those are about 1 per box. And upside down, there's Hagen Smith to 250. The draft night refractor. There's Travis Bazana on a refractor. A couple of those big name refractors sleeved up. And And Kavaris Tears with the first Bowman base ink. A nice one for the Padres. There we go. We'll get Kavaris up top. Hey, you never know, Mike. You never know. And hey, that's true. You gotta enjoy it while you can. There's Ryan Waldschmidt. Aqua Lunar to 125. If I did have some sleepers in this product, Waldschmidt would be one of them. And Jacob Cozart. First Bowman Blue Wave ink for the Guardians, number to 150. Jacob Cozart. And you guys better believe... you guys better believe I'm throwing the Guardians up on the showcase early. Jake, I have no idea who that is. I'm not going to lie. Looks like those inactions are 1 per box. Alright, same thing. We'll go through. Sleeve up all of our color. Making my piles nice and neat. For a little recap, I have no idea how long this break is going to take. I didn't look back to see what our 6-casers were last year. It's the same exact format that we ran last year with the 2 Jumbo, 1 Super, 3 HTA. Oh, there you go, Derek. That's a good one. Oh, man. We're not even 15 minutes in this break, and Jake has already shown off how old he is. That's not a good sign. Buck Bagwell was a wrestler in the early 2000s. Learn something every day, right? Let's go box number 3. Peyton Tolt out of 499. And Jamie Fair with the sparkle to 200. I think Titus just did some content with Tully. As always, guys, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, be sure to do so. We've got a bunch of sweet content coming out with some players in this product. I've already released some of it and got plenty more on the way. And there's Braylon Dowdy. First Bowman base ink for the guards. All right, we got 2 guards autos already. Now we need the big one. Now it's time to find the big one. There's a Lunar Byron Churio. And a little purple ink. Ties South is in. True purple. 1 of 250. We need to find one of those true blue autos. 1 of 150. The My First Bowman autos. That's what we need to find. There's Christian Moore with a refractor. There's Cole on the first Bowman base. And a little gold paper. Not bad. Number 1 prospect in baseball, Roman Anthony gold paper. Sebastian Walcott on the in action. Chase Harlan, sky blue. Excuse me, guys. I just got a notification today, Jake. There's Dalton Rushing on a purple refractor. I just got a notification today that said 3 count did not show up to a distributor today, which means it's going to ship out late. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. Griffin Herring to 75. So hopefully we have at least one for Friday. And there's Peyton Tolley. Refractor ink to 499. 289 of 499 refractor ink, and we'll add Tolley up top for box number 3. Donald, was it his dad or uncle or something? Let's leave it up again. Cole, in your opinion, who's a guy that might not be crazy expensive in the picker teams or might be overlooked a little bit that we need to keep our eyes out for in this product? Do you have any guys that come to mind right away? That's awesome, Donald. Probably a little bit before my time. Well, I did not know that. Let's see here. There's Ethan Schiefelbein to 150. Let's see, Chase Harlan. I've actually got him up right here. He was 250 bucks. In this one, there's Caminiti. I think it's a stud. So definitely not in like the straight sleeper category, but not one of the top chases by any means. There we've got Jonathan Santucci, first Bowman base ink for the Mets. Little orange paper, and there we go, Chandler Welch. How about that, Donald? Chandler Welch, first Bowman orange paper, and from what I'm hearing right now is this is not actually Chandler Welch on the picture. We'll still get the rainbow. We'll still get the rainbow going for you, Donald. Nice hit. It's a great one to start us out with our first orange. There's Griffin Herring Lunar. And Eli Serrano, Mets again, refractor ink to 499. What does the back say on this one? 6 foot, 200, signed with Brewers, led Tulane in wins, triumphed in 4 of 5 final outings, including a pair of victories in the AAC tournament. Physical righty, advanced strike thrower. 5-pitch mix includes low 90s heater, high 80s cutter. Goes by Chan. Highest drafted pitcher out of Tulane since Shooter Hunt went 31st in 2008. That's cool, for the record. That's a cool name. Father David played pro ball after pitching at Tulane. Has 2 sisters, Caitlin and Mallory. That's sweet. Who's the picture of? Do you know? Is it just another random Brewer in the minors, or is it someone for Tulane that wasn't him, or what? There's Max Clark, prospects in action. And upside down, that's sick. Chase Burns, in-tune gold, numbered to 50. In-tune gold, numbered to 50. Got a handful of gold so far. Tyson Neighbors. There's a Cam Smith refractor. Tyson Neighbors Sky Blue. Little Casey Cook. Sparkle to 200. There is Caglione. Cags on the first Bowman refractor. Levi Sterling to 499. Zahir Hope. This will be a big one. Purple refractor to 250. Even though it doesn't have a first Bowman logo on it. Even though it doesn't have a first Bowman logo on it. Don't sleep on Zahir Hope. Al Bazana might go to the Yankees after he wins 2 championships with the Guardians. There is Ryan Waldschmidt. First Bowman base ink for the Diamondbacks. And there you go, Derek. Waldschmidt shows up. We're halfway through boxer case number 1. Clifton Slagle. What up, EP? No Bazana as of yet. It's still early in this one, though. I like that card, Brian. Hint, hint. Oh, Rudy, I missed your comment. He's a stud, too. That's the best part. Johnny, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Happy Bowman Draft Release Day. If you guys haven't seen yet, we are running back the 6-caser. Titus said he thinks he can pull more heat than me in a second 6-caser. I don't think that's true, but he's going to give it a shot. That one is dropping in an hour. In 1 hour at 3 o'clock Central. So make sure you don't miss out. Make sure you don't miss out. Yeah, Brad, I mean, so many people were waiting for his first Bowmans to come, his first Bowman autos. There have been like 3 of his autos have surfaced on eBay. It's like a red, an orange, and a gold or something like that. There's Basala to 250. I don't know how he did not get a first Bowman base or what exactly happened, but that's his only card as of now, and it's a big one. There's Nick Mitchell to 499, even without the first Bowman logo. I tried to tell him, Brian. I said there's no way. There he is, Cole Mathis. First Bowman base auto. And that is going to none other than Cole Mathis himself. There you go, Cole. First ink on the board. We'll knock Chase Burns for you, get you in the money mitts. I think pulling your own first Bowman auto deserves a little money mitt action. And getting one early with the base ink. Now we can go up from here. Now we got to chase some color. This thing heads with a lunar. We're flying the W, baby. There is, oh my. Cole, how about that? I asked Cole, I said, are there any sleepers that we should know of? He goes, Chase Harlan's got some crazy power out of high school. How about the second auto there? Chase Harlan. First Bowman base ink. I like it. I like it. We'll put these two guys next to each other. We'll knock. Actually, we gotta keep Tully up there. We'll knock Tavares. That was some really weird foreshadowing right there. There's Chandler Welch refractor. And a little Bazana in action. It's not quite the super fractor for Cole, but on the board is better than a skunk. There's a Lunar Peyton Tully. Or sorry, that is a Sky Blue Cam Smith refractor. And how about a little rose gold? Aiden May. First Bowman to 10 for the Marlins. First Bowman to 10 for the Fish. I like some low-numbered color there, too. There's Cags on a refractor. Followed by John Spikerman, gold or green to 99. And last auto of the box here, we've got Aqua Seaver King. Nice. Out of 199, 31 of 199, Seaver King with the Aqua Lava ink for the Nats. This kid is fast and can hit the ball very well. Let's see. We'll knock Cozart. We'll save that showcase for a different Guardian. And a really solid box there. I like it, guys. I like it. 3 boxes left in the first jumbo case. Might try to give HTA a run after this. Maybe switch it up on the formats and go back and forth a little. Caleb, they'll do the same thing that they did with Jackson Merrill. So 21 Bowman draft had Jackson Merrill first Bowman base cards. But it was not the correct player on the card. So what we think happened, this is not actually confirmed by any means, but what I think happened is he refused to sign any of the cards because it wasn't him, or maybe he did and Topps caught the issue then. They throw the first Bowman base in that product. It actually took him until 2022 Bowman Chrome because I couldn't get him in for 21 Bowman Chrome. So it took him to 22 Bowman Chrome where he had his first Bowman Auto. It just doesn't have a first Bowman logo on there. So it's still recognized as his first Bowman first Bowman Auto. It just doesn't have the first Bowman logo on there. There's James Tibbs to $4.99. Don't sleep on Tibbs in this one, guys. There we got Trey Yesavage. I call him Ye Savage. On a sky blue refractor. 2 guys in it, Titus, in draft that have the wrong image. There's Sebastian Walcott's Lunar. I was saying for Donald, I was saying for Jackson Merrill. I'm not sure if he didn't sign it. So yeah, if Chandler did sign the wrong card, then they just didn't throw. They must have caught the mistake and then didn't throw it in the product. There's Rodney Green. How about a little True Blue ink? 28 of 150. Rodney Green, True Blue ink. Seaver King refractor. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. I want to know who the other guy is. There's Chris Cortez, blue to 150. And nice Christian Moore. First Bowman Sky, blue refractor. Chase Burns in action. And what is going on there? Oh, that's just got to be an image variation. I was like, what the heck is that just Photoshop there? Because that doesn't say anything about an auto. How about Braden Montgomery with the photo variation? That's kind of sick. They just blurred out the people like standing there. I was like, wait, is that supposed to be an auto spot there? It is not. Braden Montgomery with the first Bowman photo variation. That Braden Montgomery spot, that's a big one right there. 12th overall, Braden Montgomery. And let's see, we're going to knock Peyton to throw the image variation up top. He doesn't have Nate, he doesn't have autos in this product. There's a refractor. I'm not sure. The couple autos that surfaced, I'm not sure if he is a cover Dodger or not. There's Billy Amick. First Bowman basing. Nice one for the Twins. I mean, imagine getting this one exactly, Dylan. Like, imagine getting that one autographed. You kind of have that little blurred out spot right there. You do some, like, red paint pen, make it pop like crazy. There's blue paper, James Tibbs. Loading up on the Tibbs paper, or just color. Jamie Fair out of 199. There goes Zach Eustace. What's up, Joey? How you doing, brother? The paper spot is 129. 129 per case. There we got Trey Snyder out of 499. Refractors to 499. Trey Snyder for the Mets. Another down. Yeah, that red. I think the red paint pen would go crazy on that. I think that'd be the way to go. Let's see. Oh, got a couple other base in there. 2 boxes left in this case. Someone said on YouTube audio is choppy or keeps breaking up. Are you guys... Does everything sound good to you guys? Red crayon. I don't know if that'd be good, Chris. I don't know if I'd love that. Alright, Cole dropped his list of sleepers. Take notes. Casey Sau, Carter Matheson, and Cole Messina are all dudes that can hit. So there you go. Sounds good. They're saying it sounds good, so that might just be... Donald said it's choppy too on YouTube? Weird. Everyone on the app says it's good. Everyone on YouTube says... Their EP says refresh the feed and it's better now. So yeah, maybe just refresh and you're good. Brian, you and me both. You and me both. Interesting. It might just be a loading issue. Like a connection thing or something. Our stream on the app is directly from YouTube, so like if it's choppy for one, it should be choppy for the other. So since it's kind of choppy intermittently for people, I've got to think it's just a connection issue. All right, we're 2 boxes away from ending this case. There's Aiden May, number 2/200 for the Marlins. Get out of here, Al. Get out of here. There's Nick Kurtz. Another big name. There's a first Bowman refractor for Kurtz. And Kalen Culpepper. Nice purple refractor out of the 250. Minnesota Twins with Kalen Culpepper. All right. All right. We'll knock Harlan here and get Culpepper up top. Keep trying to increase the amount of big names up on top. There's Brandon Brazaban on a Lunar. And how about Cash Mayfield? First Bowman base ink Padres. Cashing right there. Padres on the board. Goes our refractor. And Nick Kurtz with the prospects in action. I'll get those all sleeved up after the break. Get a couple of them sleeved up already, but I'll add a big stack there. Those are about one, or been seeing those one per box. Been seeing those one per box. Dylan Drayling, green paper to 99. And Dante Nori for the Phillies. JD Dix, another nice sleeper here. Dante Nori, sky blue refractor. And best name in the product again, guys. Emo Morales to 75. Braden Montgomery refractor. Best name in the product. There is Cody Shojinaga out of 100 for the Phillies. And there he is. The big dog. We've got Cags. First Bowman base ink. Let's go. I want to see this spot go crazy. I want to see this spot go crazy. Cags first Bowman base auto. And Cole, I'm sorry I got to do it to you. We got to throw Cags in the money mitts. And Chandler with the orange. We'll move off to the side as well. I'm sorry, Donald. We'll make room for the Superfractor for a little bit later. As long as you understand, Cole, then it's all right. That helps. That helps. We got one box left on this jumbo. Jack in the money mitts. Yeah, seriously, he needs to get to Omaha so I can see him playing St. Paul, Chris. Something tells me he's going to be a guy on the fast track to Omaha. Of course. Always talking about Morales. Always talking about Morales. Last box mojo here in case number 1. Yeah, Mike, I think it is out of 99 is the lowest. Yeah, we're going to need a big orange or gold here to wrap us up. No worries, Joey. What's going on? The paper base is $129 a case. So I think it was like $379 or something in this one. For 3 cases worth. I'd say that's a steal. Chris, if I didn't know better, I'd say that's a steal. There is Chase Harlan to $4.99. Sky blue paper. Bryce Cunningham. Sky blue refractor for the Yankees. Again, guys, last box of case number 1. Leo DeVries with a Lunar. Yes, sir, I got you. There we got Chris Cortez. Base ink Angels. First Bowman base ink. Again, we are definitely due for a low numbered. We are definitely due for a low numbered auto here in this case. In this box. There is nice Cam Smith. Aqua Lunar to 125. Little more Chicago Cubs action. Cam Smith to 125. There's Bazana Refractor. Caitlin Culpepper to 499. And Levi Sterling Sky Blue. There's Hagen Smith. Prospects in action. No, I mean, there's C. Chris Cortez. You can't see that? Yeah, I saw that. We're going to get... oh, there he is. Cole Messina, the big dog for the Rockies, out of $4.99. His power should play pretty well out of Coors Field, too, wouldn't you think? Cole Messina to $4.99. Refractor ink. Yeah, we need to find some Cam ink. There we've got Enrique Bradfield to 125. And last but not least, Carson DeMartini. A nice name for the Phillies. And that, guys, is case number 1. We're going to get into that HTA case and see how that looks. Yeah, a little bit different packaging this year with HTA. There's case number 1. We're due for some low numbered ink now. What's up, Graham? Graham asked, would you give the Reggie Jackson first Bowman to Oakland or KC? It is an Oakland Athletics card. So it is going to the Oakland Athletics spot. And in this one, it is going to the Retrofractor spot. Oh, John, it's the best day of the year. It is the best day of the year. And Bowman Draft is my favorite. I think you guys know that. All right, we'll move all this wall of Bowman over again. Now let's see HTA now. Let's see HTA. Good luck, everyone. So it is just the 1 pack and 3 autos right in there. And, well, there's a fun one to start. Christian Moore. First Bowman base ink. Okay. Christian Moore going to El Haas. That'll play. Let's see. We'll who do we want to knock here? We'll knock Tyson Lewis. I'm just going to get some big names up top. We'll knock Tyson. We've got Blake Larson, Mojo, ink to 150 for the White Sox. Yeah, you got it, Graham. Yep, it's whoever team he's pictured as. Well, Ray, we got some color at least. Does that mean nothing? And, wow, how about a second Chase Burns auto doubling down for the Cincinnati Reds? Not one, but 2 of them things through 2 cases for the Burns spot. Chase Burns is going to be going to... Where's he at? Nick. There you go, Nick. I don't think we hit a Tibbs auto, did we? No, we hit a Kavaris auto. Yeah, no Tibbs ink, but we did hit a handful of parallels. All right, we'll go to the bottom first since you guys see that one. There's Griffin Burkholder. This kid's a stud, too, for the Phillies. The top chase for the Phils. Griffin Burkholder on some base ink. Just gonna double check that everything looks good. All right, we're good. Burkholder for the Phillies. There's Luke Holman. Luke Holman for the Cincinnati Reds. Reds pitchers going back to back. And then we've got Griff O'Farrell. 199 of 199. Aqua Lava ink for the Orioles. Their 32nd overall pick. And the O's taking home some Griff. Griff going to Rudy Danino. There you go, Rudy. All right, we'll keep Griff up there as a first rounder. I'm going to start cheating on the showcase already. I might be taking Bowman Draft over the Cup release day, man. I'm not going to lie. I might have to do it. Nothing for Payne, I don't think. Ooh, we got some color on the bottom there. So we've got Josh Carrot. First Bowman base ink for the Mariners. From there, Ty Southazin. First Bowman base ink Cubs. And on the bottom, how about a little gold? Gold Shimmer John Spikerman. 37 of 50. The Philadelphia Phillies with John Spikerman. And he is going to... Let's see who's got our first gold auto. It is Z Blitzen. Little value spot gold. We take those. And we'll add our first gold up top as we've got what is now a full showcase. 3 boxes left in HTA. Matt, I've been pretty depressed, and I couldn't remember why. And I was like, oh yeah, it's exactly why. I'm in the United States instead of Dubai and Abu Dhabi right now. There's a nice one, Carson DeMartini, refractor ink to 499. Phillies again. Phillies again. There's Eddie Rinders, basing for the Pirates. And after that, there is Randall Diaz, first Bowman True Blue ink to 150. 116 of 150. And the Nationals with Randall Diaz. 2 boxes left. Six more autos. Ooh, I like that name right on the back. Let's see what it is. We have got nice Hagen Smith. 23 of 99. Green Lava ink. Woo Pig. 23 of 99 Hagen Smith. Jake, where you at, brother? Nice hit. And let's see. We will knock Spikerman just like that. You got to get Hagen up top. And we got 2 other autos. There's Levi Sterling Mojo ink for the Pirates. Number to 150. It's a good call, O'Keefe. That's a really good call. If only there was a way. There's Tyson Lewis base ink. That Lewis spot doubling up early in this one. Last box mojo. And we have got On the back is Chris Cortez. That auto looked a little bit better. Compared to the first Chris Cortez auto, that one's definitely a lot better. Angels first Bowman base ink. We have got Drew Beam on the base ink. And nice. Caleb Bonham, first Bowman Mojo auto to 150. This kid's a stud. Don't sleep on Bonham. And he is going to... Let's see. Where is he at? Corey Pav. There you go, Corey. Mojo Ink to 150 for you, my friends. And that is our first HTA case. How about that, Corey? How about that? Let's see. We got 2 more HTA cases, a Super Jumbo and a Jumbo left. Should we go Super? Should we see what these Supers are about? Let's dig in. 5 autos per box. Again, these are technically called Jumbo now. We're going to call them Super Jumbos. Because we can do what we want. Let's get into the Big Dog Super Jumbo case. Good luck, guys. Good luck. And actually, I have not seen any Super Jumbos ripped yet, so I'm not sure which side is going to have a base, which side is going to have a color. Crack them both open like this. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, 30-minute warning. We will have another 6-case pick your player. Dropping in 30 minutes. Team Titus is ripping that one tonight. Of course, we got to get a couple pick your players in for release day. You guys know how we do Bowman Draft. You guys know how we do Bowman Draft. All right, I think I see some color right there, so we'll go left side first. Fly through the base. Oh, there's some color right there, too. Joshua Lugo to 499. Base chrome, and then all refractors here. And there's our first auto. And how about that, Corey? Back-to-back Caleb Bonham. First Bowman base ink White Sox. First Bowman base ink White Sox. So we'll start off with the right side then, since the left side is going to have all the autos. So that's all base chrome. I actually don't have any refractors on that side. That's interesting. There's some paper color, though. Nathan Flewelling to 150. Dalton Rushing to 200. Augustin Ramirez to 99. So we got the chrome color and paper color, but no autos or base refractors on this side. That's really interesting, actually. Not having base refractors is interesting. How about Christian Moore with a purple refractor to 150? Brower, what's up, brother? How you doing? That'll go along with that base auto. Christian Moore, purple to 150. We got Rainier Arias Lunar. And Braylon Morrell, yellow refractor to 75 for the Rangers. And we do have another in action, Yoandre Vargas. All paper there, all chrome. Remember, guys, all cards ship. The paper was sold separately, so that ships to that paper spot. But everything chrome will ship with your spot. There's Trey Yay Savage. Aiden Smith to 100 for the Rays. And upside down. How about Leo DeVries? In action. And there is all of our non-auto stuff. All the autos will be on the left side now. We got 4 of them since we already popped the first one. Man, I gotta be honest, Brower. I don't necessarily know if we'll end up doing a random player or not. It is spendy. It is spendy, and we haven't, honestly, not even just that. We just have not been doing random players of any Bowman products lately. I don't think we did one for Chrome. I think draft last year was probably the last one that we did. I mean, unless I get an like an outstanding response to people saying that they want random players, I don't necessarily see one happening, but I'm not opposed to it by any means. All right, we've got our second auto here, Gage Miller. Refractor ink to $4.99. Miami Marlins on that one. And J.D. Dix. There's a great purple first Bowman auto out of 250. J.D. Dix going to Brutus. There you go, Brutus. We'll keep Dix off the showcase for the time being. There's a little sky blue paper. Dalton Rushing to $4.99. Salas Refractor and Ivan Luciano Gold Wave Ink 17 of 50. Finally, gold autos are starting to pop. Luciano 17 of 50 with the Diamondbacks backs back to back. And last but not least, there is Kalen Culpepper to go along with that purple auto. Doubling down, Minnesota Twinkies. And that is the first Super Jumbo box out of a 6-box case. Let's go box number 2. Let's go box number 2. While we have that figure player dropping here soon, the Wisconsin boys are still filling up plenty of draft. They got a jumbo case, a 333 little value mixer, 1 super jumbo, 1 jumbo, 1 HTA, and then they have the dual caser up and filling right now as well. Again, apologize for all the sniffling. It's getting cold outside. A little seasonal, just a head cold. Hopefully being in this sauna of a room has helped me sweat it out. This rate, I'll be back 100% by Saturday night's breaks. Super Jumbo number 2. I think last year, Brower, sorry, I just saw that message, was like 170 a player. If I remember correctly. There's Dante Nori out of 250. Aiden Miller, Lunar, and Eddie Rinders to 99. Blue John Spikerman to 150. Matt, I will not be over that anytime soon, and it sure as heck will not be by this weekend. Yeah, that one still stings. Thanks. Jeremy Rodriguez, gold to 50. Parker Smith to 125. The nice thing is We are a lock to be. Oh, nice. I hear hope to 200. Look at the color popping through. Nice thing is for the Buckeyes is we are a lock to be in the college football playoff. So, we'll be good. There's Gage Miller to 199. We need to just turn it around and win the whole thing now. Our path, unfortunately, just got, I'd say a little bit, but definitely a lot of bit tougher. Now having to go through Tennessee and Oregon is what it's looking like. But who knows? We'll see. There's a green Nick Mitchell to 99. There we've got a little class of ink. Griffin Burkholder out of 250. Class of 2024 auto. Those look really good this year, actually. I like this design. 129 of 250. Griffin Burkholder. The back is actually kind of awesome, too. Brower, who's your main college team? Just out of curiosity. And I don't know, Caleb. There's Trey Snyder, base ink. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to get the job done in those games, right? Like, I think something needs to be overhauled with, like, play calling and just general in-game management. I think Ryan Day is still a great coach. Like, the other option is, who's the other option? I think that's my other problem. It's like, who are you going to get that's better than Ryan Day? There is, my goodness, Caleb Bowman with the purple ink to 250. Corey. Might have to throw him up on the showcase now. We got the Mojo ink. We got the purple ink. We got the base auto. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. We'll knock Griffo Farrell. We'll get Bowman up top on the showcase. I did hear rumblings that that Urban Meyer wants to come back and coach Ohio State, which is actually kind of interesting. There's Chris Cortez again. I'd say this one is probably in the middle of the first and second autos that we've seen of him. First one in base ink. I also, to be fair, I don't think Will Howard is the answer. There's Diver de Los Santos to 499. And Levi Sterling, base ink for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And that might be another thing that I'm hung up on. Like, our quarterback play over the past couple of years has taken a downgrade over what it was, you know, with Justin Fields and CJ Stroud. A pretty heavy downgrade, actually. What's up, Jay Gibby? No Sam yet. Not that I've seen. We're working our way through this super jumbo case right now, so we'll keep an eye out for him here now that you're in. I do not want Matt Eberflus as the Ohio State coach. I'll take Ryan Day. I'll take my chances with Ryan Day, I think, every single time. Nothing for color. We have seen a couple Max Clark's inserts, though. We've only got one insert auto so far on this one, and it is the Burkholder that we just saw. Box 3. Super Jumbo Box 3. All base, almost all the base upside down there. And we got a purple. Aaron Parker to 250. Braylon Payne. Nice one for the Brewers to 199. Flip through all the base there again. That's what I've heard, EP. That's what I've heard. I don't know, though. I'll let some other team take a shot at them. There's Josue DePaula to 200 and Chase Alsip on the Lunar. Followed by Griffin Herring to 125. Little Caleb Culpepper in action. Eric, I am not originally from Ohio, but my parents are, and my whole family still lives out there. So even though I was born and raised in Minnesota, I was from birth a Guardian fan, a Buckeye fan, Indians fan, everything. Or Browns fan, everything, yeah. Max Clark to 200. There you go. There you go, Brower. Enrique Bradfield to 75. I get a little bit of best of both worlds. I kind of cheat with college because I graduated from the University of Minnesota. There's nice Cam Smith in action. So I always say I can root for Minnesota Gopher hockey, which I do. And then I've got Ohio State for football. And to be fair, Ohio State's hockey team isn't the worst either. And I will definitely cheer on my Gopher football team every single time, especially when they are playing the Badgers, who I cannot wait to go to the Minnesota State Fair this next summer and see that axe sitting there right there in that trophy case again. I'll get a picture with it. I'll send it off to all the Wisconsin boys, Tom, Bone, all those guys. Oh, yeah, I've got something to look forward to next summer, that's for sure. Doesn't matter what Ohio State does, as long as Minnesota gets the axe. That's all that matters. There's Casey Suck with the first Bowman basing for the White Sox. Best part is the Gophers weren't even like crazy good. Was Rhett Louder to 499. Oh, Eric, you were a Buckeye? Seriously? There we've got Levi Sterling, Aqualab to 199. Why not, Matt? There's still going to be someone up there, right? How about number 2, Cole Mathis? First Bowman base ink, not one, but 2 of them things. 2 of them things for Colt Mathis himself. Let's see. Second auto. I like to see a little bit better on that one. Both pretty clean. Not much streakiness going on there. Not bad. There you go, Cole. Base ink again. We need that numbered auto. There's Ryan Clifford to 499. And Ariel Armas. Refractor ink to 499. Cubs back to back. That's a good point, Matt. Yeah, maybe they should have something like that. All right, last but not least, we have got Griff O'Farrell. Had the lava ink earlier. The aqua lava ink earlier. Now a base auto. Griff O'Farrell for the O's. And we are halfway through the Super Jumbo. Cole, do you have any cards out there that you know you screwed up on? That's like you sign it, you're like, oop, that one wasn't good. Hopefully that's just a base auto. Jumbos, or these Super Jumbos take a while. Just so much stuff to go through. Titus and I have a buddy from high school that we played with that's in the Blue Jays organization. And I ended up getting his full autograph rainbow from the Super on down. And his auto on the Super is a little shaky, I'm not gonna lie. I had to give him a hard time about it. Oh, brutal! That's one of the biggest ones. Do they make you guys sign that one first, or do they ask you guys to sign that one first? That's really funny, actually. Super Jumbo number 3. Ryan Campos to 250. Ryan Clifford to 99. There's James Tibbs in action. Gotcha, Eric. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with much in terms of colleges out there. There's Michael Massey on a Lunar. Else for even refractors on this one. Mainly all base there on that right side. That was easy to fly through. Gotcha. Yeah, that's we gotta start a public service announcement for any guys getting drafted or anyone in Bowman Chrome for future years. They should have like a PSA in there. It's like, sign a couple on a piece of paper first before you sign this one. All right, let's see the autos again here. Cooper Pratt to 499. With nice Caminiti. First Bowman base ink for the Braves. Talk about a stud here. Nick Yo-Yo with Caminiti on the board there. There you go, Nick. There is purple ink, Brandon Neely. Purple refractor auto to 250. The Red Sox. And Brandon Neely here. Where's he at? Going to? Sorry, missed. Do a couple more refractors. Let's see. Oh, where's he at? There he is. Yeah, it's pretty good. That's actually a pretty good auto. Got a little streaky on the bottom right there, but I like it. That's solid. There's Nate Dome. First Bowman base ink for the Mets. No sign of any supers yet. Boston Bateman. First Bowman base ink for the Padres. And after that, last auto of the box. Oh, there's a little gold ink, it looks like. Give me someone big. We have got Brian Holiday. True Gold, number 3 of 50. And Brian Holiday going to Johnny Siegel. Johnny, there you go, my guy. There you go. True Gold. And that gives us 2 boxes left in the Super Jumbo. We'll give you guys another warning. We have 5 minutes left before that second 6-case pick your player drops for sale on the Real Sports Cards app. 5 minutes to get ready with who you are going to be grabbing in that one. Again, Team Titus will be breaking that one this evening for some more release day action. Just checking in, number 15 through 20. Titus got all that good to go. And everything is all set there. All right, guys. Is going down again. We are running it back. 6K style, running it back. So now's a perfectly acceptable time for you guys to go pop into the app and get your refresh button waiting, get your refresh button ready, and then you can come back and watch the rest of this one. Fire, it is in the Real Sports Cards app in the App Store or Google Play Store. So all you have to do is search Real Sports Cards. It is this, just don't show you my other apps. It's that orange logo right there. It is that orange logo with the 3 cards, and that is where all of our breaks post for sale. That's where our main chat is as well. There's Gage Miller, blue to 150. Ryan Campos to 199. Corey, you're crushing. There's Christian Campbell in action. There is Jeremy Rodriguez, Lunar. Shermius, I'm hiding a lot. A lot. Awesome, Fire. Appreciate you. If you have any questions about the app or how everything works, just pop into either the YouTube stream or this stream and let me know. Happy to help. There's Luis Guanapa out of 200. And how about Jack with an Aqua Lunar refracted to 125? That'll play. That'll play. Going alongside the Money Mint with that base auto. Kyle, I think the eBay app has a good scan feature I've seen people using. That's gonna be my best recommendation. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, I go to eBay for all of my comping for sure. autos here, guys. There's Cole with a first Bowman refractor. Jason Burns refractor. And J.D. Dix. I think we had the purple auto earlier. He's a little basic. That's J.D. Dix. First Bowman base auto. And it looks like, guys, that countdown timer is over. That 6-caser is up and filling now. Christian Moore refractor. And here's a nice auto. Bryce Rainier. Refractor ink to $4.99 for the Tigers. 352 of $4.99. Bryce Rainier will be going to Scramson. There you go, Scramson. 352 of $4.99, and we will knock. Who do we want to knock here? Let's see. We'll knock Seaver. We'll switch it up and knock Seaver. Get Rainier up top. Sky Blue Paper. Jeremy Rodriguez to $4.99. Thanks for the heads up, Chris. It is up and filling now. That's all you guys. There's Blake Wright. Blue Wave ink to 150 for the Rockies. There's a good comment from Titus. Titus says, reminder, if anyone wants to send anything to PSA, that will all get shipped off on Friday. Okay, Bradfield Sky Blue Paper. And if you want to send anything to eBay, it will be listed tomorrow. We have next day listings on our eBay auctions. It is the best way to get products up, especially with how important it is to get this stuff up and be one of the first ones up on eBay and first ones sold. That is going to be the fastest and quickest way to get your money and get top value. There's Nathan Flowelling, basing. All you have to do is up in the live videos on the app. Just scroll right a couple times. You'll see links for both PSA and for eBay consignment. And then just fill out the form here. There's Dylan Draylen. First Bowman basing for the Rangers. A nice one there. Yep, Kyle, I think Andrew's working on getting that one filled up now. But yeah, that one will for sure break today. All right. One box left in case number 3. One box left in the Super Jumbo. South is in. I think we've seen an auto or two. I don't think I remember anything for Antonaki and Armas. Maybe there's an auto for Armas. I feel like there's a numbered auto, like a refractor or something like that. There we go. There was refractor ink for Armas. Another round of 6s, Matt? All right, 5 more autos to go. We'll start it off with all the color here. Man, the stacks of color are crazy. There we've got Kellen Lindsay in action. We've got AJ Cossey to 250. Yellow Enrique Bradfield to 75. There is Fernando Cruz with a lunar. Blue, Peyton Tolley to 150. And let's see, blue Jared Thomas to 150. Woody Hadeen to 99. And that will bring us into the rest of the autos. Jack still staying steady in that money mitt. All right, come on now, guys. All those bases upside down again into the refractors. Christian Moore, another refractor. And Chase Harlan. First Bowman base ink for the Dodgers. Skip all through that base and the chrome. Braylon Payne, Chase Burns in there. And purple ink, there is Ryan Johnson. First Bowman purple refractor out to 250 for the Angels. Sky blue paper. Juan Baez to 499. Cole Mathis refractor. Gage Miller. First Bowman basing for the Marlins. Two left. Give me something big here in the super. There is nice. How about the double up? Christian Moore, refractor ink numbered 68 of 499. That's a beauty. That's a card that might be eligible for a little skunk for a little PSA grading or eBay consignment. And the Moore spot, not looking so bad right now. Base ink and refractor ink. We'll take those. Christian Moore once again going to El Haas. There's green paper, Nathan Flewelling to 99. And we've got Fenwick Trimble with the base ink to wrap up our Super Jumbo. That is it for Super Jumbo. We have 3 cases left. We're going to switch gears and go back to our 2 HTA cases now. We'll rip 1. Let's go here, guys. Let's rip another HTA again. 3 autos per box. That is it. It is only 3 autos per box. We are still super fractor chasing that jackpot over $1,000. Here in this one for us. And we have got Jared Thomas, first Bowman base ink for the Rockies. There's Rafe Schlesinger. That might be my favorite auto I've seen so far. Obviously super simple. It's like a modern type of auto, if that makes any sense. Like a very modern font. And there is Eddie Rinder's Mojo Inc. to 150. You guys still with me? Who's here still watching in? I like that name on the back. It is Seaver King. First Bowman base ink for the Nationals. Nats on the board once again. How about Nick Montgomery? Green Lava ink to 99. Now, his last order, Jake, was 5s. So he's actually improving. There's Daniel Egan base ink. Not too bad, Eric. Not too bad. Daniel Egan base auto. Upside down, we have Bryce McCage. Base ink Brewers. So as we keep spreading the love a little bit too. I like doing that. Bryce McCage base auto. Chase Harlan with another green auto now. Harlan spot loading up. Couple base. Another green lava. 95 of 99. And Aiden May base ink. Miami Marlins. With Aiden May. 3 left to go. Left. I like that name on the back there. Oh my goodness, I like this name on the front even better. Let's go! Travis Bazzana, first Bowman Orange Wave auto numbered 6 of 25. How nasty is that? Oh, we needed a monster. And of course, it's that Guardians mojo coming through, baby. First overall, and that is a beauty. 6 of 25 Bazzana Orange Wave. Get that thing clipped. Woo-hoo-hoo! That is sick. What a card. We needed it. We were skunking the Bazzana spot up until this point. Who ended up grabbing Bazzana late? Who slept on him? Bazzana going to El Haas. Let's go, brother. That is unreal. Kags is going to get the knock. And yeah, we've got that's one of those cards we gotta take a pause here. We gotta get a picture up. Let's see. We will knock. Cole, I'm sorry, I gotta do it. We'll give you honorable mention status, but until we get some color, I think we got to do it. And I've got to grab a picture here. That is sick. I stand up and show the jersey. In case you guys didn't see, I'm going old school. We've got one Indian second baseman to now a Guardian second baseman. This is actually a Jason Kipnis jersey, which I don't know how many people have Jason Kipnis jerseys just stashed like I do. All right, we got to get a little photography magic going in here. There we go. That's a good picture. That's a good picture right there. We'll get that sent off to Titus. Titus, if you're watching, incoming. Yeah, that's a beauty. Hey, someone said it in the comments, like, what are you guys doing knowing I'm ripping with a big Guardians chase, not grabbing the Bazzana spot? I wasn't lying. This is a legit Kipnis jersey. Oh, let's go. We got 2 cards left in this box. Cody Shojanaga base ink for the Phillies. Depending on what you pay, you can turn that card around from PSA as fast as you want. And here's a sick one, too. Kellen Lindsey. Mojo ink to 150. What a gorgeous card there for the Dodgers. What a gorgeous card there for the Dodgers. And Kellen Lindsey is going to Brutus. Congrats, Brutus. Let's see. We will knock. I'm going to knock the Chase Burns double up. 2 base autos. I like that Chase Burns spot. We're going to switch him out. And what a box. Wow, what a box. Seriously, with the Lindsey and the Bazana. Let's go. Let's go. 2 left in this case. HTA coming through for us. I could not. I'm actually a little bit too excited for that right now, guys. I'm not going to lie. There's Michael Massey with the first Bowman base ink. All right, we were talking about what's his name earlier. I'd say this is arguably worse. I don't see how this says Michael. That's definitely a C right there. I mean, it looks good. It's a clean swoop, but there's no way that says Michael Massey. There's Carl Steffen. First Bowman base ink. And John Spikerman with the refractor auto to 499. 276 of 499 with Spikerman. My bad, Derek. My bad. I'm trying. Last box here. And we have got Gage Miller with the Aqua Lava ink to 199. Miami Marlins. Followed by a little Guardians case. There's Jacob Cozart, 11 of 99. With the green class of auto. And why don't we really make it a Guardians case and have the Travis Bazana first Bowman base auto right there. Let's go. What a case. All coming out of HTA for the Cleveland Guardians. El Haas with the Bazana spot. Doubling down. He said the orange wave wasn't good enough. He said, give me more. He said, feed me more. What a case there. And that money mitt is going to be a little tough. That is going to be a little tough to knock. But we still got 2 full cases left. Gotta take them. Congrats, my guy. Let's see what else we can find you here. We're not done yet. Al, just remember, he's a Guardian in that card, not a Yankee. Just remember that. We'll go back to Jumbo, and then we'll end it with HTA. If you guys haven't yet, be sure to jump into our next 6-caser. Jake, I just listen to people that I like. So if you've had issues with this, that might be, you might just have to look in the mirror. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dropping top loaders all over here. Give me a second. Got these big, like, top loader 100 packs that have top loaders just going everywhere. back just like that. Let's go jumbo time now. Here we go. Good luck, guys. There's Curly Martha to 125. This is a product I could just rip all day long. Man, I love Bowman Draft Release Day. Kim Smith. Little refractor action for the Cubs. And nice. How about that Kalen Culpepper spot? The second purple refractor auto to 250 for Culpepper. Top dog for the Twinkies here. We got base auto and 2 purples. And he is going to Roebuck. There we go, Roebuck. Nice stuff. I like it. What's up, Vukovic? Nothing yet for Walker Jenkins with 2 cases left. Nothing yet. There's Rodney Green with a sky blue refractor. There's Cags on a refractor. That one had a little bit of a scratch or something up by his face. Parker Smith Green to 99. This case has a lot to live up to with that. There's Culpepper to 200. It's a tough act to follow. This is where we need that super. There's Ben Hess, first Bowman base ink for the Yankees. What's up, Donald? Nothing since, so you didn't miss out on much for the Welch spot. There we've got Trey Snyder, Sky Blue, and Kellen Lindsay in action. Last stack. Brooks Auger, Lunar. Followed by, there he is. There's that last spot mojo that we needed. James Tibbs III. First Bowman base ink for the Giants. And that last spot mojo, Mr. Ray Tenney with the Tibbs ink. Shower refractor there. That's the first box of our second jumbo case. Stacks here. My 5-row's getting a little full. Oh, believe it or not, Jake, he's a baseball player. Yeah, I'll keep it posted, Donald. We'll try to find that super fractor. If I see it pop up, I'll keep you posted. Oh my goodness, sorry about that, guys. Stack got a little slippery. Here we go, we're back, we're good. Orange is the lowest. Oh, we did have that rose gold earlier. We need a variety pack here in Jumbo. That's what I really want to see. Give me some bubblegum ink. Nothing yet. I know Tom had a excuse me. Tom had a pearl pack in his first case. Oh, that's really sick. Out of 50. Cags on the gold. What's this insert name? That is the Plasma Power Gold Refractor. That's really cool. That's really cool, and that'll go up top with that jack spot. I'd be surprised if they didn't, Donald. I would be surprised if they didn't. Charlie Bielson to $4.99. It's just release day, so you got plenty of time to see stuff pop up. There's Drilling Drailing to $2.50. There is Kellen Lindsay. Class of 2024. Insert ink to $2.50. There's a beauty. To go along with that first Bowman auto. Alright, we got Kellen Lindsay there. Yellow refractor. There we go, Cole. First Bowman yellow lunar refractor. 30 of 75. There's a good start to the rainbow. Yellow out of 75. Oh, LED. I'll let you Jake, I'll let you message Tops about that one. There's Vladdy Guerrero with a lunar. With refractor ink, Aaron Parker to $4.99. Cody Shojinaga with a sky blue refractor. And JD Dix, that JD Dix spot is kind of having a sneaky good break here with a handful of autos. Really solid player, too. Which definitely helps. And Kalen Culpepper in action. You guys know a lot more about that than I do. There's George Lombard. Little metal to 100. Tyson Lewis refractor there. And blue paper, Eduardo Herrera to 150. Followed by nothing else there. I've got to go to Best Buy and help my girlfriend pick up a TV on Saturday. I have no idea what she bought. So you really bought one of the crappy on-sale TVs from Best Buy Black Friday deals? She said, no, it's a good one. I said, all right. We'll go pick it up on Saturday. Quinn, can you grab me 2 3-rows, please? Wow, that also checks out, Jake, because Al is also very old. Awesome, you just throw them right on the ground there.
Do you want me to take the lids off?
Yeah, you can take all the other 4. I won't need them. Those were all in the back with the sorters.
Sounds good.
Thanks, Glenn.
No problem.
See, and here I'm calling Jake old, Al. That's, Al, that is the one thing that you and me have in common. There he is out of 250. Nice in tune. Travis Bazana. That might have been Quinn the Ripper right there. Quinn the Future Ripper. Bazana to 150. There's a Bazzano refractor. I'm just thinking as I see this Intune insert. This is good timing. My Apple Music replay just hit today. No surprises on the replay. No surprises. There's Brandon Neely out of 250. Ow, that we're both strong like a brick house. There is... Oh, weird. Is that a different parallel? That is like... the color just kind of popped. Just faded on that one. Titus Sissel. He spells it wrong, but there's our boy Titus. Titus Sissel with the first Bowman base ink. There's a little Hagen Smith sky blue refractor. And Chris Cortez, yellow to 75. We've got Blake Burke, first Bowman basing for the Brewers. Don't sleep on this big guy. Blake Burke is a stud. Finally showing up for the Crew. Tanner Jones, blue paper to 150. Sky blue paper, Kyle Teal to 499. Mike Sirota, sky blue refractor. There's Dylan Cruz. What else? Seriously, we needed them to pop up. We were missing them for a while. There's Luis Guanapa Lunar. When it rains, it pours, our Mustang. There we've got yellow ink. Oh my goodness, that Bonemer spot is crushing. 9 of 75. First Bowman yellow refractor auto. Caleb Bonemer and Corey. Just crushing with that spot. That's still the only image variation that we've seen. That Braden Montgomery. Those are going to be tough. And in tune, Sebastian Walcott. What's up, Wally? Appreciate you liking the live. If you're on TikTok, make sure you download the Real Sports Cards app, the App Store or Google Play Store. Nate, you might have to double down and hunt Titus with Titus. That name connection is something scary. That's why I was pulling all that Emo Morales in Bowman Chrome. Same type of thing. So I got you, Nate. That's why I got you. That's only one auto. We're not done yet. Let's see what else we can find. Let's go. Box number 4 of case number 5. Braden Montgomery refractor. If you're just joining us, Bazzana Orange Wave ink in the mitt. There we've got Luis Baez, green grass to 99. Nick Kurtz refractor. And Carter Holton, first Bowman refractor ink to 499 with the Braves. Sounds like Andrew's over there live ripping some Harry Potter cackawell right now. There we've got Matt Shaw to 150 on the blue refractor. Tyson Neighbors, Lunar. And there he is, number 2. We got the refractor auto, now the base auto, Bryce Rainier. Detroit Tigers, 11th overall. There's a beauty. Sky Blue, Jackson Kent to 499. Carson DeMartini refractor. Sky Blue refractor, I should say. And Victor Hurtado to 199. Nothing else there. Right on the bottom, another Guardian, Jacob Cozart. First Bowman base ink for the Guards. And Cam Caminiti in action brings us to 4 boxes of jumbo left. 6 boxes of HTA. Who are we missing here? Who's watching and needs some needs a little love? Four boxes left is it for our first 6-caser, guys. On Bowman Draft Release Day 2024. Let's go. Pretty solid showcase thus far. We got a lot of big names up top. We're still missing a couple big names. We're still missing a couple. He's literally one I was just looking at, Eric. Let's go. Donald, I can't, unfortunately. The people that are buying those paper spots are buying them to make sets most of the time. So pulling out individual players doesn't work well because that messes up with the whole correlation of everything. If I end up with some extra paper of I'll definitely send it your way. What's up, Aaron? Luciano. We got some Luciano heat already. Have you been watching the whole thing? Let's go back. Let's find that Luciano for you. I know for a fact. I think we had a gold. There we go. There we go, Aaron. Ivan Luciano Gold Wave 17 of 50. Figured the gold will play. There's Braylon Payne Refractor. Aqua Paper. Luke Keyshaw, the 499. That's a sky blue paper, excuse me. And Fenwick Trimble. Purple to 250. Followed by nice Ryan Waldschmidt. There you go, Derek. First Bowman base ink for Waldy. Braylon Dowdy, Sky Blue Refractor. We haven't seen any Elway yet either. We got to be due for some Elway. How about another rose gold to 10? Tink Hence for the Cardinals. Tink Hence may be going to that unassigned spot. So I can't sleep on those unassigned spots. Always end up getting some low-numbered color. Tink Hence there. Green to 99, Walker Martin. You got it, Aaron. I got you, my guy. There's Brody Brecht. First Bowman base ink, Colorado Rockies. Leo next. All right. All right. I've seen a couple of refractors, but no real color of him. There's Griffo Farrell, Sky Blue. Max Clark in action. Christian Moore on another refractor. Eric Hernandez with a lunar. I think one auto left. And it is Ben Hess. First Bowman refractor ink to $4.99 with the Yankees. 11 of $4.99. That's the first Ben Hess auto we've seen. We're still knocking off some new, getting some new skunks off the board. Again, guys, if you missed out on it earlier, we're talking about make sure you take advantage of PSA grading as well as eBay consignment. PSA gets sent out on Friday. So if you if you claim something to be pulled for PSA, that will get shipped out literally right away. Free review on your card as well. So if it is all jacked up, we won't send it in. Give you some reasonings why we won't send it in. So make sure you're taking advantage of that in eBay consignment, especially on a product like Bowman Draft, guys. Especially on a product like any Bowman product. Being first to market and first to sell is so major. So make sure that if you want to be selling it, you use our eBay consignment. We are listing stuff next day. Getting stuff listed next day on auction. And again, to find those, all you have to do, go to the Real Sports Cards app. Up top where the live video is, just swipe right a couple times. You'll see one tile for PSA consignment, or PSA grading, and one tile for eBay consignment. The links to submit are right in those spots. I don't think we've got any ink of him, Stretch. I think we've got some, for sure got some color though. I need my release day super here. That's all I need. There's a green AJ Causey to 99. There we've got, oh my goodness. That is a big, that's a big card right there. How about Cags number 70 of 71? On the first Bowman Sparkle Ink. Wow. Wow. And Cags is... we got to clip this thing first. Holy cow. Holy cow. Cags to 71. And he got claimed up by DC. Oh my goodness, DC. The spot prices are high, guys, but the upside is there. This is a big card. This is a big card. I don't know. I tell you what. My gut tells me this I don't know. Orange Wave is tough to beat. I think I'm still going Bazana in the money mitt. Even if this card is bigger, I'm still going my main team in the money mitt, but man, that's a big card. DC, congrats, brother. I'm pumped for you. That is so sick. I don't have the Andrew's using the second mitt right now. I know Andrew's using it. I don't have it on me. There's Vladimir Asensio, the 125. There's Tibbs on a refractor, and yeah, this break just went a little crazy. There's Camilo Diaz on a lunar. I love them. I love the sparkles. Sparkles or I forget which one is which, but yeah, I agree. There's Ryan Campos base ink. Hey, I've never once admitted to not being biased. Never once. There's Matt Schott of $4.99. Bryce Rainier, Sky Blue Refractor. Yeah, we've got about multiple Cortez autos, multiple qualities of auto. There's Celestin to $199. With Cash Mayfield, there's a great card to $199. San Diego Padres Aqua Lava Ink. And there we go. Walker Jenkins in action. I want to see an into action auto. Jumbo case just came through for us, guys. Nope, not with me, Al. Not with me. Regardless, we're still going to get a picture of that right away. I'll send that off to Titus. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, guys. See all of our biggest pulls all the time. Let's see here. Actually, there's a little photographer's magic for you. We'll throw that Bazana in the back. There we go. That's a good image. That's a pretty image. All right, so we got that sent off to Titus. I mean, Bazana's still the money mitt. Bazana's still the money mitt. We got 2 jumbo boxes left. Yeah, 100%, especially after those spots were sitting up there for a while. saying. That's why you can't deny the upside of those spots. Got two massive, massive cards here in this one. I don't have the second money mitt here with me. Hey, Nate. Can you grab the second money mitt, please? Yeah. There we can do that. On the way, guys. On the way. Oh, we had a blue that just flipped through there. There it is. Zaire Hope, and it was a nice one, too. Sky blue paper. Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Need it or hoping you need it?
Did you see what I have here?
No, I heard the Bazana.
There's a Kegs
yeah.
sparkle.
That's out of 71.
Yes.
That's sick. Awesome.
Here we've got Ty Southing to 250. Yep. Now we need that super exactly. And oh my goodness. That wasn't where it's supposed to be. That's interesting. How about Kegs on another base auto? Why not? Why not get another one? That is the second base auto, so that makes 3. That makes 3. And Nate, it is for sure going to be hard to beat this. All right, so we got a massive Kegs money mitt there. If we do that, we're going to have to... What do we knock? We're going to knock the Braden Montgomery image variation. There we go. There's our showcase, guys. There's our showcase. It actually might have been. I'm not sure. I lost count. There's Ethan Scheifelebein on the Sky Blue Refractors. I hear Hope Refractor. And KC Selk out of 75 with a little orange paper. Kyle Teal, 1 of 25 orange paper. What up, Bambino? Appreciate you. And, oh, that's sick. Luke Holman, 7 of 10. I have not seen this auto yet. A little checkerboard auto for the Cincinnati Reds. That's actually really sick. 7 of 10 Luke Holman. That'll play. I don't know. I don't doubt Team Titus. There's Billy Amick base ink. But yeah, we're looking pretty good right now. The nice thing is the big names are hittable, guys. There's Ethan Anderson, Sky Blue Refractor, Ethan Salas in action. The big names are hittable. There's Mick Abel with a Lunar Refractor. And Eli Serrano. Purple Refractor ink to 250 for the Mets. So do we have 5 autos in that box? Is that what happened there, Nick? Do we really just have 5 autos? Or do we just have 4? At least 1 extra auto. We'll take it regardless. Yeah, at least 4. Won't be mad at that. right, guys. Last box mojo in our jumbo case. Just 4? Perfect. I will take extra ink then. Especially if the extra auto is the Cags. Carson Benj out of 99. In tune green. Jake Gibby, this is case number 5. All we have left after this is our 1 HTA case. Bryce Rainier, first Bowman refractor. And nice Chris Cortez to 100 for the Angels. Hagen Smith refractor as well. With Rodney Green, base ink athletics. And Luis Baez, blue to 150. Followed by Christian Moore, in tune, sky blue paper, Luis Baez to 499. Little Josh Hartle, Lunar, and Brian Holiday, true blue ink, 80 of 150 for the Cardinals. True blue for the Cards. Still no my first Bowman auto yet. We didn't see one in Bowman Chrome either, I don't think. We're extra due for one of those. There's Chris Cortez with a sky blue refractor. And James Tibbs to 200. That last spot mojo getting a whole bunch of color up. Plus 1 auto for Tibbs so far. Cole Mathis refractor. Come on, Cole. We got to find something big here to end it. There's Jonathan Santucci. First Bowman base ink for the Mets. Arjun Namala with a little in action. And we are down, guys. We're through 5 cases. We have got 1 left to go. A 6-box HTA case to wrap this bad boy up. What do you guys say we end it with a bang? Our last HTA case was pretty good. Let's see what damage we can do here in case number 5. Case number 6. It is our 100%. It's super fracture time. Seriously, Cole? That's hilarious. You guys had to have lived pretty close to each other then? Second rounder, 46 overall. Averaged 13.9 strikeouts per 9 in 3 seasons at Duke. That's not bad. Held close to 188 average as a junior. Second ranked recruit in Massachusetts in 2022. Oh, the showcase, got it. It is funny, so like how many guys are either two-way players that are excelling at both in high school that just switch to, like, you think of a guy like Cags, like not many guys actually make the switch to going full-time both ways in college. But there are a lot of guys that do it heavy in high school. There's Peyton Tully, first Bowman base ink. Carter Matheson, first Bowman base auto for the Phillies. And we've got Jared Thomas, 99 of 99, green ink. First Bowman green auto, a little bookend for the Rockies. Let's go, B-Boy. Let's see him. We've got Eric Hernandez, first Bowman base ink for the Braves. And finally, right up on top, took it to the last case, Nick Kurtz, first Bowman base auto. This dude's a stud as well. Nick Kurtz, first Bowman base ink. Needed that one to get rid of the skunk for the Kurtz spot. And how about Hagen Smith? Let's go. Jake, number 34 of 150. Hagen's got a great auto, too. Mojo Inc. 34 of 150. Hagen Smith. And that'll play with that green auto. 2 numbered autos for him. There's another nice name we haven't seen yet. Right on the back, it is Theo Gillett. First Bowman base auto. So Theo finally pops up. From there, we've got B-Boy. Asking you shall receive. Josh Kuroda Grauer. First Bowman base ink. We got some content with Kuroda coming up here soon. Titus just interviewed him a couple days ago. And Eric Hernandez doubling down. Green lava to 99 for the Braves. Three left here. Yeah, Kevin, we got like 3 Cortez autos, I think. There's Aiden May refractoring to $4.99. And another beauty right up on top. Here we go. Man, I love that we're seeing a lot of these big names. How about Christian Moore? 9 of 99. Green lava first Bowman auto. How sick is that? And Christian Moore going to El Haas. Taking home a few Christian Moore autos. We got the purple non-auto, base auto, refractor ink, and green lava ink. See more. He's going to sell like crazy. And there is Connor Foley basing for the backs. Just 6 autos to go here. Wrapping up our 6-caser. And B-Boy once again. Oh, right on the bottom there. We've got the base auto, and now we've got the purple auto out of 250. All it takes is one case. All it takes is one box sometimes. You get a couple autos for that spot. Purple ink, 71 of 250. Followed by, oh, that's awesome. How about Rafe Schlesinger? 71 of 150 with the Hi Mom inscription. Oh, that is sweet. I love the inscriptions. And Rafe for the Guardians. Who's taking this one home? That is so awesome. And he is going to Mike Molesky. And Mike's a Guardians fan. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. That's obviously taking our showcase. Here, we'll just put him up there with the High Mom inscription. Luke Holman, base ink. That's pretty cool. And last but not least, Last but not least, we'll get a picture of that one in a little bit here. We have got good luck, guys. Nick McLean, Mojo Inc. to 150 for the White Sox. There is Nick Montgomery, Gold Shimmer Ink, numbered 7 of 50. Nice gold auto to end it. The Braves. Nick Montgomery going to Prestige Worldwide. And last but not least, nice. We ended the skunk streak on him. Dakota Jordan, I think, is a stud as well. First Bowman base ink. Dakota Jordan. WK was only for the first person. Only for the first person. Dakota Jordan base ink is going. Yeah.
So I knew that I had breaks to pick up here, so I was in the process of putting the pickup credit in my account to buy this spot at the end because he's one of the guys that I'm going to interview.
Oh, okay.
And he was available when I went to do it, and then Mike sniped him from me.
So when are you interviewing him?
He said he's at Disney right now, so once he gets back from Disney.
Got it. That'll be so. I mean, that's perfect that we pulled that one.
I told him to ride Space Mountain for me.
I'll take once I'm done with this, I'll take a good picture of it on the stand too, so we can get that one on Instagram.
I'll send it to him right now, but then we can get a better picture.
Yeah, that's super cool. All right, there we go, guys. 6 cases down. Happy Bowman draft release day. Make sure you go jump in. That next 6-caser is up and filling right now. You guys can judge who we hit, judge who we didn't hit, claim those spots up. I cannot wait to see what Titus pulls tonight. But, I mean, we got some big stuff here, guys. We got some big stuff up here, guys. So that was a blast. That is going to wrap it up for me, but we are going to recap this one. So let's see what we've got. Starting off with our refractors: Bryce Rainier, Hagen Smith, Zahir Hope, Christian Moore, Braden Montgomery, Nick Kurtz, Travis Bazzana, Cags, Cam Smith, Christian Moore, Bazzana, Kurtz, Montgomery, Zahir Hope, Cam Smith, Cags, Moore, Bazzana. And I'll get the rest of those. Get the rest of those in actions sleeved up here. Because from there we did have Cags, Celestin, Bazzana. Followed by a nice little stack. Arjun Amala, Ethan Salas, Walker Jenkins, Max Clark, Cam Caminiti, Dylan Cruz, Kalen Culpepper, Killen Lindsay, ×2. Christian Campbell, James Tibbs, Cam Smith, Kalen Culpepper, Ethan Salas, Leo DeVries, Johnny Vargas, Hagen Smith, Nick Kurtz, Chase Burns, and Max Clark. No, Kevin, show me the law that says that. I'm just going to get all these sleeved up right now before we get into the rest of our recap. So hang tight with me. All right, from there, sky blue refractors. We have got. Sorry, Kevin, I forgot how well you know those. Chris Cortez, Ethan Scheiffelbein, Ethan Anderson, Bryce Rainier, Braylon Doughty, Griff O'Farrell, Carson DiMartini, Hagen Smith, Mike Sirota. Paper, Cody Shojinaga, Rodney Green, Trey Snyder, Brace Cunningham, Levi Sterling, Dante Nori, Trey Ye Savage, Christian Moore, Peyton Tolley, Tyson Neighbors, Chase Harlan, Casey Cook, Jamie Farrer, Harry Ford, and Walker Martin. a Lunar. We have got Josh Hartle, Mick Abel, Camilo Diaz, Herrick Hernandez, Tyson Neighbors, Luis Guanapa, Vladdy Guerrero, Brooks Alger, Fernando Cruz, Jeremy Rodriguez, Michael Massey, Chase Alsop, Aiden Miller, Rainier Arias, Leo DeVries, Braylon Brazaban, Sebastian Walcott, Tink Hentz, Griffin Herring, Byron Turio, Roman Anthony, and Doel Joseph. Let's see, to 499, we have Charlie Balinson, Luis Baez, Zaire Hope, Matt Shaw, Luke Keyshaw, Jackson Kent, Kyle Teal, Juan Baez, Jeremy Rodriguez, Enrique Bradfield, Cooper Pratt, Rhett Lauder, Ryan Clifford, Diver De Los Santos, Dalton Rushing, Yosuel Lugo, Chase Harlan, Kalen Culpepper, James Tibbs, Nick Mitchell, Levi Sterling, Peyton Tolley, and Christian Moore. So that is out of $4.99 from there. Number 2. It used to be out of $2.99. Looks like they're just out of $200 now. We've got James Tibbs, Kalen Culpepper, Luis Guanapa, Josue DePaula, Max Clark, Zaire Hope, Dalton Rushing, Aiden May, Casey Cook, and Jamie Farrer. Numbered to 250 now. We've got purple refractors and paper. Ty Southazine, Fenric Trimble, Brandon Neely, Travis Bazana, Intune, Dylan Drayling, AJ Causey, Ryan Campos, Aaron Parker, Dante Nori, Treya Savage, Samuel Basalo, Zaire Hope, Dalton Rushing, and the Hagen Smith draft night insert refractor to 250. Out of 199, Feldon Celestin, Victor Hurtado, Ryan Campos, Braylon Payne, Gage Miller, and Jamie Farrer. Number 2, 150, Luis Baez, Matt Shaw, Tanner Jones, Eduardo Herrera, Peyton Tolley, Jared Thomas, Gage Miller, John Spikerman, Nathan Flewelling, Chris Cortez, James Tibbs, Ethan Scheiffelbein, and Josh Karen. Out of 125, Vladimir Asensio, Curly Martha, Enrique Bradfield, Griffin Herring, Parker Smith, Cam Smith, Ryan Waldschmidt. Number to 100, Chris Cortez, George Lombard, Aiden Smith, Cody Shojanaga, and Ethan Bagwell. Number 299, Intune Carson Bench, AJ Causey, Walker Martin, Luis Baez, Parker Smith, Nathan Flewelling, Woody Hadeen, Brian Clifford, Nick Mitchell, Eddie Rinders, Augustin Ramirez, Dylan Drayling, John Spikerman, James Tibbs, and Jason DeBerry. With that, we've got yellows to 75, Casey Sau, Chris Cortez, Cole Mathis, Enrique Bradfield, Braylon Morrell, Emo Morales, and Griffin Herring. Golds to 50, Jeremy Rodriguez, Chase Burns, Roman Anthony. Orange to 25, orange paper, Kyle Teal and Chandler Welch. And rose gold to 10, Tink Hentz and Aiden May. With that, we had one short print image variation. Braden Montgomery for the Red Sox, which will bring us to our base autos now. Basic, we've got Dakota Jordan, Luke Holman, Connor Foley, Josh Kuroda-Grauer, Theo Gillen, Nick Kurtz, Eric Hernandez, Carter Matheson, Peyton Tolley, Jonathan Santucci, Rodney Green, Billy Amick, Ryan Campos, Gordy Brecht, Ryan Waldschmidt, Jacob Cozart, Blake Burke, Titus Sissel, J.D. Dix, James Tibbs, Ben Hess, Cal Steffen, Michael Massey, Chase Burns, ×2, Cody Shojanaga, Cole Mathis, Aiden May, Bryce McCage, Daniel Egan, Seaver King, Rafe Schlesinger, Jared Thomas, Fenwick Trimble, Gage Miller, Chase Harlan, Dylan Drayling, Nathan Flewelling, J.D. Dix, Boston Bateman, Nate Dome, Cam Caminiti, Griff O'Farrell, Casey Sauk, Levi Sterling, Chris Cortez, Trey Snyder, Caleb Bonnemer, Drew Beam, Chris Cortez, Tyson Lewis. Eddie Rinders, Ty Southazine, Josh Karen, Luke Holman, Griffin Burkholter, Carson DiMartini, Chris Cortez, Cash Mayfield, Chase Harlan, Billy Amick, Kavaris Tears, Ryan Waldschmidt, and Jonathan Santucci, Braylon Doherty, Blake Wright, Eddie Rinders. All base autos there. And from that, we've got a big stack of numbered autos as well. So hang tight as I sort all this out. All right, here we go. Refractor autos to 499. Eli Serrano, Peyton Tolley, Trey Snyder, Cole Messina, Carson DiMartini, Gage Miller, Ariel Armas, John Spikerman, Aaron Parker, Carter Holton, Ben Hess, Aiden May. Purple to 250, we've got Ty Southazine, JD Dix, class up Griffin Burkholter, Brandon Neely, Ryan Johnson, Eli Serrano, Josh Kuroda-Grauer. Out of 199, Griff O'Farrell, Levi Sterling, Seaver King, Gage Miller, Cash Mayfield. Blue and Mojos to 150, Jacob Cozart, Rodney Green, Blake Larson, Randall Diaz, Levi Sterling, Blake Wright, Eddie Rinders, Brian Holiday, Nick McLean. Green to 99, Tyson Lewis, Nick Montgomery, Chase Harlan, Jacob Cozart, Jared Thomas, Eric Hernandez. Golds to 50, John Spikerman, Ivan Luciano, Brian Holiday, Nick Montgomery. And how about a little black checkerboard to 10? Luke Holman, 7 of 10 is a sweet one. And last but not least, guys, to our showcase. We will start it off. Kellen Lindsay, class of 2024 out of the 250. And the first Bowman, Mojo Inc. Kellen Lindsay will be making his way to Brutus. With that, we've got the Kalen Culpepper spot. Base ink and 2 purple autos to 250. Culpepper is going to Roebuck. We've got Hagen Smith, Green Lava Ink, and first Bowman Mojo Ink to 99 and 150. Jake Huggs. Pig. Hagen Smith on the double up. From there, we have got a pretty killer break here. Caleb Bonham, we had the base auto. We got purple ink to 250. Mojo ink to 150 and yellow ink to 75. Gets a stud. Caleb Bonham will be going to Mr. Corey. Just double checking. It is Corey Pavlicek with the triple up. From there, probably one of my favorite autos that we pulled. Rafe Schlesinger. Mojo ink to 150 with the Hi Mom inscription on it. Absolutely love that one. Shout out Rafe. We've got Bryce Rainier, base ink, and the refractor auto. 11th overall. Talk about a stud. Bryce Rainier will be making his way to Scramson. After that, we've got Christian Moore. Purple refractor to 250. Base ink, refractor ink to 499, and green ink to 99. How about Christian Moore? All loaded up. Christian Moore will be going to El Haas. From there, we've got 2 money mitts, my friends. We have in our first money mitts, not a bad break at all. We've got Cags gold to 50 on the Plasma Power. First Bowman Aqua Lunar to 125. Base auto, and the Speckle Ink 70 of 71. How nasty is that? Such a gorgeous card. I love how these look too. And Cags Going to my guy, DC. DC, congrats, brother. Such a sick card there. And last but not least, of course, this is my mini money mitt. Travis Bazana basing. 6 of 25. Travis Bazana, Orange Wave, first Bowman auto, and El Haas taking home the big dog. First overall pick. I love it. I love it. That's going to wrap us up, guys. Thank you again. Have fun hanging out with the Wisconsin boys for the rest of the afternoon and Team Titus tonight. Go jump in. Grab those spots up in that 6-caser. That's going to do it here, guys. See you back here later.